Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening. Hello. This is High Priestess Jamila. I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to get in here and I'm going to share this hangout because my subscribers do not get the notifications, even though, you know, all right. Okay, hold on a second. Alrighty, guys. Hello, this is High Priestess Jamila. Good evening. I wanted to come and speak to you guys about why cord cuttings are so powerful and why you should do them. And why some women I have to teach them to do them every single day. Okay, so welcome to the channel. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. I do offer spiritual work for people. The work that I have done has actually worked. It's not a fairy tale, but even though fairy tales can be very real, I want to talk to you guys about cord cuttings and why they are so important and what is cord cutting? What is it? Where did it come from? And how can it benefit you? First of all, cord cutting is when you cut karmic cords that tie you to people. And the people that you mainly want to cut these cords from are people that have either made deals with certain demons, and this includes succubuses and vampires. Okay, I know a lot of people probably don't want to believe that these things actually exist, but they do. They absolutely exist. And if you ever wondered why, for example, if you have a relationship or if you've had a relationship with a man, why does this man keep coming back to do certain things? And why is it always directed towards you? You know, these demons, they used to move in silence, but now they're just very obvious. It's right in your face. And you'll sit there and you'll wonder, why do I feel drained? Why do I feel this negativity? What is going on? Why do I feel negative? Where's this negativity coming from? And see, this is the reason why spirits are so down on those third party relationships. Many of you that are in third party relationships, you're just being fed on facts. I had a couple that's still trying to feed on me. I got a cord cutting going right now. They will do that to siphon energy. This is a very different type of energy than just a hex. But yeah, that is a hex. If you have someone in your life that you have to cut the cord from because they may be feeding on you. Now, entities do this all the time. They have been doing it all day to various people. There are some of y'all that can't even get up out that bed. You can't even get up and walk around. You so depressed. You wouldn't believe that it is your ex or either some other body that was used to do that to you. Some people are just their either their intent or the result of dealing with them is going to be negativity, bad things, and this is the ties that bind you to that person. So the cord cuttings are going to separate you from that person. Now, with some people, you got to do it every day. You have to get up in the first look at the witching hour. You better be working on that cord cutting. When you get up in the morning, you bet. And sometimes you have to do it. Man, I done seen people have to do it for years and years. I done seen people have to do it for years and years, y'all, because that demon, it's not like a human. That's why I told y'all a lot of your, lovers and boyfriends, they're possessed by demons because and you can tell you can tell. I want you to look at the slightest thing. I want you to look at the fact that these demons have taken patriarchy and literally turned it into uh, a cesspool of demons, to the point where they have these men thinking crazy, to the point where these men are just like, okay, fine, this woman is not going to do what I want her to do. And so I'm going to try to do everything I can to kill and destroy her. And this is what a lot of you guys are dealing with now. I realize that there's a lot of people that, oh, life is perfect for me, perfect, perfect, perfect. But there's a lot of you that are following me that, you're dealing with this. What are you embarrassed about it for? You embarrassed about what a demon is doing? The funny part about it is that typically these types of relationships with men can and will lead you to judgment. Just send the judgment back to them and cut the cord. I literally had a man that began attacking me because he was caught telling a prostitute that he wanted to eat her poop. And literally for years and years and years, I had to deal with this guy because he was trying to scapegoat from the fact that he likes to eat poop. Well, maybe you're just a bottom feeder like you've proven yourself to be. Maybe you had to do that after years and years of starving and your mother not feeding you. I can only imagine what some people have had to do to survive. So if those of you that had parents that fed you real food every night, you better believe that some people did not have that. They had to eat whatever, roaches, poop, spiders, spider webs, dust, dirt. They had to eat those things to survive. The problem is that those things did not nourish them. Those were anti-nutrients. You know what I'm saying? So you got people that do all kind of stuff. And see, you better believe that the witches always have a plan. Some of these witches out here that you see, please believe that they are there to push the same damn agenda. This is what pisses me off. This is what irritates me. Is fake witches. I can't stand you. I don't like fake witches. A fake witch is somebody that doesn't look out for her sisters. A fake witch is somebody that's going to be upset with other sister witches. That means that you're not a witch at all and you have no care for the divine feminine and what she has been put through. you know and so the cord cuttings are going to be very powerful because what you're going to be doing is you're going to be cutting the cord from them and all of the succubus infected demonic women. You're going to cut the cord from all of that. When you cut the cord, because see what it is, if you were to look at it as a picture, you would see a diaphragm of this man. He is the catalyst. He's the catalyst, period. He's going to try to do his job because that's all he knows. Well, he don't realize that him and everybody in his family is going to be destroyed because he made a mistake. Several generations from now, somebody will be wondering, why are all the men and women of our family cursed? And when you look back in history at your grandpa or your grandma, you'll see why. So, they don't have a chance in the world as long as we have Archangel Michael, who is the real archangel. What irritates me is that this person parades around and pretends to be Saint Michael. What? This is the reason why Archangel Michael hates this person, because this person he tries to pretend to be people that are better than him instead of making himself a better person. So for me, and for other women that are dealing with men like this, first of all, there is no way that my spirits are ever going to let a low life degenerate loser ever bring judgment or persecution against me. I told you guys that. It ain't going to ever happen. It's not. And the bottom line about it is that all of those people that follow behind this person will plunder. And that's what's so sad about it, is that you following people blindly. And it's not that I'm doing it to you. It's what spirit is gonna do to you. Hey Nefertiti the goddess, happy love day to you too. So we gotta talk about this because many of you have been sitting there in this, and him and the demon is at home literally siphoning energy from you. You're imagining that him and this other woman is making love and all of that. That's not what they doing. They fighting, they arguing, they talking about you. The whole discussion is about you. That's what it is. And this is the reason why I will do breakup work on folks like that. If you guys have a, you know, now I personally, guys, I go with how y'all feel. I don't tell people what to do. When people contact me, they say, Jamila, I love this man. I want to do all I can to be with this man. Okay, fine. I don't argue with you. I let your heart lead you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Hey, Miles Tilford. Hello. So, cord cuttings are very powerful. They have helped me tremendously because what it does is it detaches you from that demon. And the demon, yes, if it has a piece of your hair or even sometimes just a picture of you, it can attach to you and continue on a daily basis. Now, trust me, it feels very inconvenient because it has to do all this extra work to attach to you, to get your attention. It has to set up everything. And the bottom line is that that demon is sucking the life out of that person. And, this person thinks that they're clever. To be honest with you, people that are being used by demons are not clever. They're not smart. They're not intelligent. In fact, they are the sacrifices. There is no way in hell I'm going to be honest with you. Now, I would do it. I would bring down I done bought down fake witches. But you know why I have all that confidence? I have all that confidence because of the actual real spiritual backing. These people told you I would be homeless. These people told you I didn't have nothing. But I proved them wrong. You know what I would have been if I didn't know the proper thing to do, if my spirits were not there. And guys, I've been working with Metatron too. Oh, Metatron is on the job. Trust me. Okay. Yeah, they're the Walking Dead. And, I wish I could really be open and transparent with you guys today. I really wish that I could freaking tell you what it is and where these people came from, but I can't because it is not the right time. The situation is going to reveal itself. Everything, everybody. This is why the real people don't want to be associated, or either the fake people are in the background because they know what's up. All of those people are frauds. They're all actresses. They're all playing you, literally. And y'all know who I'm talking about. They are constantly up to no good. For some reason, they think that my energy is going to save them, and it's not. Like, if anything, and let me tell you guys something. There are many, many, many things that you can do as an empath. I'm not going to discuss it here. These are things that you have to discuss with me in private, especially if you are an empath, because empathic people are constantly being fed upon by these demons. There is a specific way that you fight with them. And I'm not going to reveal that here because that's something that the demon will be able to use against you. Everything that we talk about here is constantly being used against you. Even if I were to make a Patreon account so that I could go live, from the Patreon, they're going to be there too. They're everywhere. So a lot of people say, well, don't tell them this and don't tell them that. Who are they? These are bottom feeders. Succubuses and vampires, those are bottom feeders. They do not have the power of a witch. Witches can control all of these things. The problem was when somebody got scared and said, I am going to sell out my own sisters, and look at where we're at right now. You can be a natural born witch but be a fake witch. What makes you a fraud and what makes you fake is the fake things that you do, the way that you go about it. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, some of y'all that are dealing with these third party love triangles, remove yourself. Don't just say, oh, it's over, because guess what? Society is still going to come and try to imprint this disgusting person onto you. And then, because of the words that come out of their mouth and their actions, they'll try to judge you. Well, guess what? That's not what that ain't what she said. That's a lie. Like, that's how they want it to be, but that's not how it will ever be. When you do that cord cutting, watch how your life changes instantly. Archangel Michael does things instantly, just like a lot of y'all that are having love problems. If you ask Archangel Michael to cut the cord from whatever that energy is, because see, this is the reason why, first of all, the succubuses and the demons have taken over the church. They tried to infiltrate my business, contact me as fake clients. Don't nobody go for that. I'll take your money and keep it moving. Real talk. If you come to me as a fake client, I'll take your money and keep it moving. I'll do the work for you, but I'm protecting myself. So all of that sending fake clients and stuff, that what does that do? You are in violation for even contacting me, and you don't even need help. So right off the bat, when you came to me, your karma was sealed. So you got to stop playing around with this. This is the problem. People playing around with these gods and these deities. They not having it. Okay. So when you do those cord cutting, ladies and gentlemen, Roy Jones said, or to have a child by one, I think that is the worst. Now, if you have a child by one of these demons, because it technically, it's not that you're having a child with the demon, you're having a child with somebody possessed by the demon. So, what will happen is that the children are going to suffer. They're going to suffer, the children. Absolutely. And this is where there's a sign. This is the reason why so many people wake up when they have children. There's a lot of single women up in that church being fed on. I don't get it. You can even see it. It's all up in the corners and all up and I don't know why they can't see that stuff. They can't see it. So why is there so many single women in the church? The church is funded by single women, but yet the church is against women. I don't get it. I don't, guys, I swear to you, I can't make this stuff up. The reason why I'm speaking out against the church is because the church is full of crap at this point. I mean, them pastors and preachers of that church, if they want to get anywhere, they might as well just, separate from that, because it has no validity. We're done with that. You don't have no power over this world anymore. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do and what you say. And then also, we've got people that are running like, it's right blatantly in your face. You have a guy that has a channel that mentions a church. His church is all about abusing and violating children. Everybody involved in that is damned. But not Jamila, because see, Jamila is something totally different. I can do that. You can't do that. I can do that because I have access. This is the reason why I've died about 30 times and came back. These are the facts. So, whenever you get through, you don't have any idea of how to do away with all of these demons that you have created throughout thousands of years, and now they are here. Okay, just like on Poltergeist, they're here. And you got to understand that there are a lot of people that don't have the ethics and the morals that you may have. So you won't even understand it. It'll go over your head. But what I want you to do is the next time you face with that demon, face it and say, I'm cutting the cord with you. I don't have time for you. So do the cord cuttings. If you notice, the succubus demons were actually trying to say her cord cuttings don't work. But why is it that when I do the cord cutting, you stop getting fed and then I take back everything that you took, and then me and my family are okay if the cord cuttings don't work? If they don't work, why am I okay? Why has everything that you said turned out to be a lie? And why do you keep developing negative karma for yourself? I mean, all of you women with sons and daughters, you better get them under check, because this guy's mother is dying because of his actions. He doesn't even care. He don't even care that his mother is dying. Probably because the mother was demonic. He don't even care. You see what I'm saying? My mother hated my father all of my life, and now that I'm grown, my son's mother hates me like my mama hated my daddy, and they don't even know one another. It's like a demonic epidemic. It is a demonic epidemic, but you know who's going to make a difference in it is women. It starts with the women. We got way too many women with spoiled wombs and uteruses. Then we have men that are attracted to that funk and that decay and that filth because they don't know anything else. So let me explain something to you. If your mother hated your father all of your life, it probably would have been a good idea for her to heal herself, because that kind of hatred, around children is not good. But maybe your mother knew that your father was a piece, was not a good person. Maybe he didn't treat her right. Maybe he said something to her like, I'm not going to take care of my kids because you won't stay with me. Classic thing from a bum man who is a bottom feeding loser. I'm not going to take care of those children because you won't be with me. That's not a father. That's a sperm donor at best. So, to be honest with you, men have got to be on point, and literally don't lie. We want you to be truthful because, to be honest with you, I'll ask Spirit to reveal the truth about you, and then you'll go right online and you'll reveal the truth about yourself. That's what a lot of people have done. So everybody already knows the truth. In fact, I could cast a spell right now to make people reveal things about themselves, and they will. And it be the craziest stuff you ever heard in your life. You don't want to be associated with these people. You don't want to have nothing to do with them. Because you know what? They going down. They children are going down. Unfortunately, it's sad, but it's the truth, man. If your parents ain't on point, and if you ain't on point, you are literally a casualty of this spiritual war. If you're not smart enough to know what to do, you have to cut the cord. And sometimes you have to I keep a cord cutting petition on my table. This is a cord cutting right here with tea lights. I love using the tea lights because they are circular in shape. So that represents the triple goddess. And then also that middle candle represents Archangel Michael's cord cutting power. I keep it on my table to light it every single day. Cord cuttings absolutely do work. And they're mad right now. So they'll have to go right on over and do it all over again. They'll have to do the same thing over and over again. I'm going to light the cord cutting. They get nothing. They're going to do the same thing tomorrow. I'm going to light the cord cutting. They're going to get nothing. They'll do the same thing the day after that. like the cord cutting. They're going to get nothing. Do it every single day. Eventually, when they're starved, they're going to realize, well, damn, I can't feed off of this person no more. What the hell is the point? Cord cuttings are going to be your best friend. Now, cord cuttings are not just for this, but this is one of the main things that we're seeing is entities and demons attached to people, and they got you in just the dumbest situations. Why would you keep yourself in that situation? It makes no sense. But the reason why is because a lot of people have Stockholm syndrome. They don't really understand. A lot of people just don't know. They weren't born with that gift of discernment. I remember when I was a little kid, I could see demons on people. It's almost like your eyes or your third eye is a camera, and it snaps a picture. It can pick it up, and then you can see it, and you always see it. It's like an optical illusion. Cut the cord from your ex, period. Your ex was an agent. Yes, you did have children with them. Love your children. Don't cut the cord with the children. They can't help who their daddy is. They can't help who their mama is. So you don't cut the cord with the children. You cut the cord with that demon and that person that refuses to let go of that demon. Okay? Mothers with black heart, sperm donor soul need to burn. Yeah. It's the children who hurts and carries that. Yeah, they have literally dropped the ball to the point where we had to be our own parents. We had to parent ourselves, but that's okay because that's just the way it was meant to be. We have got to get past that part of it. Let's get past that part of it and let's say, what can we do now? We're going to cut the cord. If you want to stay attached to that demon, go ahead. Sometimes you got to cut the cord with your mama. So it's if you, because all of y'all parents ain't righteous. All of y'all parents ain't right. It's as far as with you concerned, and then sometimes the children suffer for what the parents have done to outsiders. It's not even what they did to you, it's what they did to other people. So cutting the cord is very important. There's a lot of people that will say, oh, family first, and if my family goes down, I'm going to go down with them. We'll go right ahead. Well, your family ain't welcome on the mothership because they didn't make the right decision, period. And that's why the ancestors is fighting. These people are almost, how like in Titanic, when Titanic was sinking, and the people, they got restless as they started fighting over lifeboats. They fighting over positions on that mothership, but they can't get on because they too filthy. She's gonna reject you. So what they'll do is they'll try to attach themselves to you and try to hide out behind you. And spirit like, well, I can see you. What are you doing there? When you cut the cord, they become suspended in space because they're no longer attached to you. Sorry. Why is it that? Well, you know what? I'm not sorry because why couldn't you make the right decision? Like you were given chance after chance. I mean, literally, I knew a man. Just read this man got like 30 chances to do right and he just couldn't do it. It just wasn't in him. And then he want to whine and complain every day. As soon as that money run out, he gonna be back right on back to the and it's just he'll be destitute again. It's the reality of it. So guys, stop listening to warlocks. Warlocks or male witches. They'll come and discredit a female witch or witchcraft, and they're actually practicing magic themselves. But to be honest with you, if the source didn't give you certain things, what does that say about you? Evidently, it wasn't meant for you to flourish on this earth. So now you're attaching to the earth angels and you're attaching to people. And this is something spirit don't like. Very, very frowned upon. Especially when they see children going without food. And then see, that's a big problem. You don't need food to eat for them to suck you dry. That was a lie. They said, in Hansel and Gretel, the evil witch person wanted to fatten the kids up. Actually, that was symbolic of those fat bellies that you see of those malnourished children. It's so sad. And to know that, but then to know the solution is even sadder. And when people won't listen to you, for you to know the solution to the problem and people won't listen. It's like standing in a dark cave screaming at a bunch of people with plugs in their ears and parasites that can't hear you. But you know what? That is over because Spirit is doing all the work for us. Once you get somebody to call, I call them every day. Y'all better believe that I am on it every day. Every day. It ain't just every other day or when I'm off of work because I don't have another job. It's every day. We handling business. They just tried to destroy the world, 2 weeks ago? It's a reality that many of us need to face, and the solution is there. Some of y'all have hexes. Well, most of y'all have hexes on you and curses. But what you want to start with that cleansing, that core cutting, it is amazing for you. And that lion demon, of course, it's going to tell you not to do it. It's going to lie to you because it wants to continue to feed off of you and your children. That's why it's going to lie to you. And by the way, these people that keep contacting me about this monkey, stop contacting me about that monkey. That monkey is destroyed. Stop contacting me about him. He has no power over nobody. You're a fake client if you contact me saying that stuff. I automatically know you fake. My spirits are not going to bring somebody to me that's going to say stuff like that because this guy is still stalking me daily. Daily. Because he's a demon. He's got demonic attachments. He thinks he's powerful, but the problem is that, first of all, if you were powerful, why would you need to feed off of somebody else? Why would you need to feed off of another human, spiritualist, or person if you're powerful? Why would you need to come to their premieres and thumbs down their videos if you're powerful? I go and look at some of my so-called enemies' channels. I don't even thumbs down their videos. Because that's you giving them your energy. And nobody gives me energy. I don't have people giving me energy. That's when you're a source of the light, what the fuck you need somebody else's energy for? You don't need it. I can come on here every single day, do my readings, and be successful and never have to say anything about these people. In fact, that's where spirit is leading me. But, a lot of people are ignorant. A lot of people say, well, just don't talk. No, no, no. Listen, every single day, I have to core cut from this person. He's empowered by idiots. Like, what power is that, being empowered by idiots? They're all fools who are about to get houses dropped on them. Now, when I said that I was clearing up my karma, and when I said that I was reversing a lot of hexes that I put on people that didn't deserve it, I wasn't talking about those people. Oh, those people are still thoroughly hexed. In bondage. We got them in cages. They don't know it, but they are. All of their energy is being contained. To be honest with you, what my spirits did was they kind of set up, since the CDC won't do it, they set up like a place for them to be quarantined. These people are quarantined. You know what I'm saying? The attachment comes from you listening to them. That's where the attachment comes from. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, why is this person getting 500 views per video? Are you crazy? This person should get 2 views max. Everything that they do is disgusting. You got these. I'm praying for everybody that is attached to those disgusting channels for them to become detached. I don't want them feeding off of nobody. It's sad, but it's the truth. And y'all really be upset. Oh, this person called me ugly and said I was nappy headed and I'm disgusting and you be really taking that stuff to heart. Well, look at the person that's saying it. I actually had this dude. This is the most unattractive dude that I've ever dated in my life. Had the audacity to come online and say, I've been looking at her and she looks bad. And for some reason, to the other very unattractive people on this platform, because they're unattractive not because of the way that they look, but because of their spear, because of the energy around them, because of their aura. So this is the reason why they come out and they say all kind of disgusting stuff, try to make you look bad. But in reality, that ain't gonna affect nobody but you. Like the most basic magic will fix you. That's why I said, why are y'all intimidated by these people? For what? You intimidated by a lower level demon, but you're not intimidated by an angel? Are you serious? Wait until a car is coming at you head first and you ain't got nobody else to call. You gonna call to that demon? That demon is gonna be long gone. In fact, the demon is gonna set up your demise. It will have no more use for you. That's why I said don't get involved. Like it's a lot of people that'll, like I'm telling y'all, do not make deals with succubuses and vampires. Stop it. Because as soon as you're not able to deliver that energy, what the hell is that demon doing? Destroying you. It's all gonna come back on you. That's the way that it is. If you don't like it, then stop doing what you're doing. Be a real person. I had people trying to feed off of my business before I even got it off the ground. We don't care about your health. So what? The reason why you're sick is because you deserve to be sick. Not all of you, but there's a few people out here that I have seen. You are sick and having health problems because of the things that you are doing to others. That demon is slowly tearing you apart while other people are getting healthier. That's why they got mad at me, because when I came on camera the other day, I walk every single day. I walk about 3 miles every single day. Body getting stronger, tighter, getting in shape. You see what I'm saying? So, these particular people that we're dealing with, it's a cord cutting. If you have an enemy, get a cord cutting. If your enemy is stalking you every day, cut the cord to them. If the enemy is stalking you and they got this one principle that they stalk you through and this is their gateway, shut down the damn gateway. That's what you do. You don't sit up there and, because a lot of y'all laying in bed and y'all going through changes. Man, why you keep sending yourself through that when there's a solution? The demon lied to you, told you it don't work. Why is it that I'm not homeless? Why is that? Why do I keep prospering if what I do doesn't work? Why does it work for other people? My clients will tell you that the stuff works for them. They don't have to take some damn guinea pig and say, "Look, what I'm doing is working against her. I'm a witch. See, see how I broke up her with her boyfriend." These people are ignorant. They don't know nothing about nothing, literally. And this is what we've been seeing. And y'all will go as soon as they do that, and you'll spend your money, and your spells don't work. I haven't broken up with anybody in about 15 years. I ain't been in no serious relationship. But yet you got ignorant people that will sit up here and come to my chat room and say, well, they broke up you and your man. What man? That was an imp. But that wasn't no man. It was an imp that was empowered by people that shouldn't have empowered him. And we disempowered him. What is the point? Well, you want to see somebody like that in some kind of power? Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna ever happen. Never. Never will this person ever be empowered. In fact, in fact, this person's gonna end up in jail because they gonna get caught up doing what they doing. And these are the facts. Okay, stop listening to people that are liars. If you know that a person is a liar, why would you listen to a liar at all? Like, I still don't get it. It's like you love the lies that they tell. For what? So do get the cord cuttings. I've had to do several of them today. I've had several people in social media just say my name because they want to invoke it so that they can start to channel my energy. Well, I don't want them to have my energy, so the cord is cut. No, I'm not going to save you. No, I'm not going to heal you. Look, I'm selective about who I heal and save. I ain't about to save you for what? Then you going to try to force me to do it? Several of them. If you notice, when they do their hangouts, they always mention my name, trying to feed off of me and my children, because all of us are very spiritually gifted. You ain't getting nothing because we cord cut from you. And if you did feed off of anything today, we'll take it back. I told y'all that the Lord will give it and take it away. And that's what you believe in. So your own beliefs can mess you up. You believe that. You've been taught that your whole life. And even if you don't believe that, listen, you do not have the right to feed off of people. You and your demonic women. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all something. That's why I be telling y'all, stay the hell away from these third party relationships. You know why that woman is at home okay with him cheating on her with you? Because they are a succubus couple. That's why. I got two succubuses right now, and you can tell, this woman is so unattractive. It looks like a man. Not saying that it's something wrong with looking like a man, but it's like, girl, I got you. I know what you hiding under all them layers of belly fat. You hiding all them tentacles and cords and stuff, and it's like an octopus or something. That's why don't nobody. That's why real women don't respect women. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. My husband, he is perfect in every freaking way. He ain't gonna never be online worrying about no other woman. For what? He got everything he need at home. If your woman had everything that you needed, and if she wasn't completely zombified, would you have to go out on social media and feed off of people that you don't know? That's why they say you ain't supposed to take candy from strangers. Okay. Nefertiti, the goddess, I see demons in people's eyes too. A lot of them keep trying to transform themselves into angels of light. Yes. Oh my goddess, you are so right. And the angels are very upset about that. They are very upset about, first of all, They are very upset about people that try to use them for their own agenda. So Archangel Michael, let's say that you're trying to fake and fraud. I mean, Archangel Michael is gonna hover over you all day and night and just literally. I mean, angels, the guardian angels. They're very sweet and loving, but angels, they are badass. They don't let that kind of stuff go down. What are you kidding me? So, do the cord cuttings, they work? I got several of them on my table. Get rid of it. Do it every day. After a while, they'll stop. They'll be like, damn, why can't we get nothing? Because you're blocked and you're barred from my energy. What are you talking about? What are you doing over there using your energy for yourself? You need a laser? We're going to have to hit you with some lasers or something. Seriously. I'm so tired of these liars. God, if you would just stop lying and just tell the truth, there probably would be people that would come forth that would be willing to let you feed off of them. It won't be as many because you'll be, and some of them have even told the truth. Some of them have even turned on their camera and told you that they were a vampire. They've told you that. And they're doing the work of a vampire. They have told you in your face the truth was revealed to you, but it's and as soon as that truth was revealed, they knew they made a mistake. They said, "Damn, I'm gonna have to retract this." That's the reality of it. And when you go to some of these people, they'll just bleed your bank account dry. You ain't gonna see no results. So the demons are portraying themselves as witches too. Be careful with that. And we all know that the person that they demonizing is usually the good guy. Know that too. Okay. Your son name is also Roy. That's cute. It hurts when you can't include your family. It really not as easily said as done. You know what? Think of it as why do you think that they, like, spirit knew that they were getting us prepared for that? Was our family turning into zombies for these demons? You got to worry about yourself and your children. You can't worry about them. That ain't your family no more. That's something else that done took over. They sold and been swallowed up years ago. And it just got worse and worse. And reading cards and doing healings on people is not demonic. Sorry. I do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of good for people every single day. So, but they'll call you a demon while they're going around doing demonic stuff. Like, is this like not a no brainer? Okay. And like, it's obvious it's a no brainer. Okay. It doesn't take a freaking rocket scientist. I mean, honestly, Nefertiti the goddess, like they'll say, oh, well, when it first happened with this one demonically possessed dude, oh, you didn't see that coming. Oh, you're a fake psychic. Well, of course I saw it coming, and we were prepared for it. In fact, we wanted it to happen. We would have loved to have been able to save certain souls, but guys, some of these people are too far gone. You can't do a damn thing for them. They know how to function as a predator, and that's it. Okay. So I'm gonna go, guys. I will talk to you guys later. I got to get up early and take care of some business. I am working on my schedule for tomorrow. Yes, they will drain your money. Yes, they will make you spend money on all sorts of things, shoes, clothes that you don't need. They're bleeding you dry. When in reality, you need to take a look at that and take an account of what they're doing. Now I'm gonna upload the last set of readings. And I'm not gonna apologize for my son being in the background anymore. In fact, I never even apologize. If you don't like children, then I don't know what to tell you. Because there's children here. There will always be children here, whether or not it's my children or my grandchildren. So I will see you guys later. Love and light. Peace and blessings to you guys. Do get your core cuttings. Do make sure that you are calling to Archangel Michael to rid you of those demons. Because they'll suck all the joy and happiness out of you. And they're doing it on purpose. It's not that they're not, they know, they're conscious of what they're doing. Trust me. Trust me. Stop making excuses for these people. I've been a mother for 42 years and I have never threw my children under the bus. Never. And I never would. So there's no excuse. Your one mistake has costed, that same mistake has costed other people their lives. Let's look at Kanika Jenkins. These mistakes that you made. Oops, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my God, I got you killed. Oops. Right. Put up that armor. And guys, also tomorrow I want you guys to protect yourselves because they are going to be attacking all weekend. I can only imagine all of you couples out there that have been fighting and arguing all day. You know why you've been fighting and arguing all day? Because you're demonically possessed. I'll see y'all later. Love and light.